It's the fact that I'm on time for a live. Like, I'm on time. Like, I love that for me. Hello, everyone. Your girl Tay here from the Let's Talk Wild podcast and YouTube channel, bringing you some more animal news. This time, the world's first successful genetically modified pig kidney transplant. Wow. Yeah. The man that received the transplant is, being discharged from the hospital. I want to get into the research, the surgery, just so many questions that need, answers, and the hospital and, the people that, had a hand in this transplant have answered those questions. So we are going to go through those, and I'm gonna give my thoughts. Hopefully you guys, leave comments. I love, engaging with you guys, knowing how you feel about these topics. So make sure you comment, leave a like, okay? Thumbs up the stream, thumbs up the replay, okay? Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. It will really help your girl out. Please, please, please. And turn on your notifications so you guys can be notified when I'm going live, okay? So let's get into it. This pig kidney transplant, genetically modified, put into this man, okay? So y'all already know I am going to pull myself down, and I'll come back up to, give my final thoughts and, thoughts on these different things. But let's get into it, okay? So Massachusetts General Hospital. Oh, yeah, come on now. Okay, the world's first genetically edited pig kidney transplant into a living recipient performed at the Massachusetts General Hospital. Okay, so today, Massachusetts General Hospital (MGH), a founding member of the Mass General Brigham healthcare system, announced the world's first successful transplant of a genetically edited pig kidney into a 62-year-old man living with end stage kidney disease. Surgeons from the Mass General Transplant Center conducted the 4 hour long surgery on Saturday, March 16th. The procedure marks a major milestone in the quest to provide more readily available organs to patients. Okay, so yeah, do you guys want to see the man that got the dag on kidney? Here he is. Here he is. Mr. Richard Slayman. Okay. The patient, Richard Slayman of Weymouth, Massachusetts, had been living with end stage kidney disease. He has lived for many years with type 2 diabetes and hypertension, two factors that can contribute to kidney disease. Slayman, he shared, I want to thank everyone at Mass General who has cared for me. They have supported me during every step of the journey, and I have faith they will continue to do so. Okay, so on April 3rd, they said, we are happy to share that today, Rick Slayman, okay, nickname Rick, okay, our first patient to ever receive a genetically edited pig kidney transplant has been discharged from the hospital. He is recovering well and will continue to recuperate at home with his family. So he got his kidney, honey, his genetically modified pig kidney, and he is, rolling out. He going home. He's gonna see, how everything goes. I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep a close eye on him. But like I said, it's so many questions that need answers, and they have provided that they have been very open with the procedure and everything. So we're gonna get into that, but let's get into, look, okay, so content warning, sensitive content. The post, the author flagged this post as showing sensitive content. So here are some behind the scenes photos from the first pig kidney transplant surgery. Okay, so Oh, wow. Mm. The kidney coming out? Wow. Wow, I'm glad they ain't show too much. But yeah, that's, you know, awesome. I'm just happy that, it happens and he was able to, survive, because these things can get dangerous, okay? It can get really dangerous. And your body can, reject the kidney. So genetically modified, Mr. Richard Slayman, got his pig kidney, honey, and he is done. He is rolling out. He said, I got my new kidney, and let's, see how things go. But so many different questions that we are going to get into, because like I said, the people have a lot of questions in regards to this, okay? So let's get into that. We're on the Massachusetts General Hospital website, and they have the, frequently asked questions. When did the transplant occur? Saturday, March 16, 2024. How long did the procedure take? 4 hours. How many surgeons were on the team? Five, okay? Multiple caregivers. Of course, the medical team has to be on point, everybody, on the same page. And, so shout out to everybody, that helped Mr. Richard during this whole procedure and, after, and we'll continue to help him. Okay. How will the transplanted organ function? We expect the xenokidney transplant to function very similar to a human kidney, maintaining the body's water and mineral balance, and it's okay. Here go these words pissing me off. Okay, getting rid of the waste in the urine. Okay. How did the patient come to need a transplant? The patient developed kidney failure due to type 2 diabetes, okay, and hypertension. How old is the patient? 62. He is 62 years old. Okay, so this man got this surgery, 62 years old. Can you guys believe this? Can you guys, I can you, 62 years old? I I would have been shook. I would have been shook. I would have been nervous. I would have been shook. Like, I know his family was so nervous. Like, dad, pops, uncle, cousin, brother, son, like, husband. This is what we doing at your age. This is what you want to do. Okay, we gonna support you. Whatever it is, what it is. You want this genetically modified pig heart, so be it. Okay, but yeah, let's get back. Let's get back to the questions. Okay, yeah. The patient's name is Mr. Richard Slayman. He is a resident of Weymouth, Massachusetts. What is a xenotransplantation? It's the transplanting of organs or cells from a species other than humans into humans. In this case, kidneys from genetically modified pigs are being evaluated to try to ease the significant storage of human organs available for kidney transplantation. If pig kidneys can perform better than dialysis, pig kidney xenotransplantation could become a new way to provide a potentially readily available source of donor organs, offering new hope to those waiting for life saving transplants. Wow. That's a lot. Okay. So how does it work? Genetically modified pigs have been developed to increase their capability with humans. Pigs intended as organ donors for humans are grown in isolation under special conditions to prevent the pig from being exposed to infections that might harm the human recipient of that pig's organs. These special pigs have organs of similar size and function to human organs. The genetic modifications of these pigs have also made them more compatible with humans. Okay, so Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's just a lot. Like, I know the animal right activists are like, no, raising these animals to do this, right? And then it's like other people that are like pro science and all of that stuff are like, yes, let's do this because we have people that need organs, and they could be on a waiting list for a very long time, to the point where they may not, live to get their transplant. So it's just like a it's just like a double-edged sword. Ain't that's what they say? That, in this particular situation, right? So yeah, so okay, let's get into what else we need. Okay. Mhm. What type of follow up care can the patient expect? The patient will be followed like other kidney transplant patients, with twice weekly labs and clinic visits for the first month post transplant, followed by weekly for the subsequent month. Spacing of visits and labs will occur following the depending of his clinical course. Okay. Now, what is the risk of rejection? This is like one of the main things. Like, you get this transplant and your body rejects it. So rejection is always a concern in any organ transplant, as the immune system is capable of recognizing the organ as a threat. As this is the first time a xeno kidney is transplanted into humans, we don't know what the risk of rejection is, but it is expected that with the use of a combination of medicines to weaken the immune system, the risk will be significantly reduced. Wow, that's like one of the main, like, it's the main thing. It is the main thing. Like, you could get through the surgery and all of that, but what happens in the, following months, a year, will the body just say, you know what? It's been a year. I'll let you slide. It's I don't think I want this. I don't think I want this. I think I want to break up with this genetically modified pig kidney. Yeah, we've tried it out, and now I'm just over it. So reject, just press the reject button, honey. We don't want that for Mr. Richard. Absolutely not. We want his body to not reject it and just continue to take on the kidney, and for him to live and be with his family and stuff like that. Okay. Okay, so let's get into okay. Ooh, let's get into this. Are there income I hate this word, honey, and I'm not saying it, okay? Between the human body and the pig kidney, okay? Not, capable of being a match. Yes, the usual farm pig carries quite a few of those that prevent it from working normally in the human body. However, recent genetic engineering advances have helped scientists make the pig organs more, you know, compatible with human beings. You can see that right here in the figure below. In terms of kidney function, the genetically engineered pig kidney is capable of performing all the essential functions of a normal human kidney, such as maintaining water and mineral balance and, releasing waste. In addition, other genetic modifications in the special pigs have been made to minimize the risk of inappropriate blood clotting in the pig kidney and to decrease inflammation in the pig kidney. Child, how many times? Give me $1 for every time I say pig kidney. It is possible that patients receiving a xeno kidney may be required to take a hormone called I'm not pronouncing that, to support red blood cell production and prevent anemia. Wow. So I just feel like it's gonna be. I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be like a easy transition, but I feel like it's gonna be a continuous um you know, battle, I feel like, with having this pig kidney now. It's like, you can take medications to help, you know, the dialysis, all of that, stuff that the people do, but then this is added on top. So I don't know if it's much better than previously or not. Like, I don't know. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to hearing what Mr. Richard has to say in the future about the whole process and his journey, So, yeah, what is the risk of what's the risk of infection to the patient after a xenotransplantation? Infections are common due to the requirement of anti-rejection medications that weaken the entire immune system. This risk is increased in all transplant patients, regardless of the source of the donor organ, human or pig. The MGH staff is experienced in caring for infections after transplantation. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. How was the procedure developed? Mass General Transplant Center physicians started with discussions about the current procedure more than a year ago, but worked intensively for 6 months with weekly meetings in order to develop the most successful protocol possible. How long did it take for review and approval? The FDA was extremely efficient in the evaluation process. Prior to submitting our application, Mass General Transplant Center physicians had multiple exchanges with the FDA for over 12 months in order to understand all the required documents for the initial submission. Once the FDA received the application, Transplant Center physicians had regular meetings with the FDA team to discuss specific concerns. We also received multiple FDA communications per week with additional requests for clarification prior to approval. The final protocol was significantly improved after all their feedback and suggestions. Okay, the Baltimore accent getting me tongue tied. How was the patient selected and approached? I really, wanted to know this. Mass General Transplant Center physicians started screening patients from our waiting list in January of 2023. We have also conducted multiple meetings with treating not can't pronounce that, to help identify the ideal candidate. Okay, so shout out to those people, those specialists right there. I'm not even going to try to butcher it, but yeah, shout out to y'all and your profession. Is this the first of its kind transplant to be conducted? Yes, this is the first transplant of a genetically modified pig kidney into a living human in the world. Other hospitals in the US have transplanted genetically modified pig kidneys into deceased humans following a brain, F to assess their viability in humans, but this is the first in a living patient. How is the transplant different than the pig heart transplants performed in Maryland? I also did a video on that, so you guys can check that out. Our patient is, I'll link it in the description box. Our patient is healthier than the two recipients of the pig heart transplants. Our research shows that kidneys do better than hearts. Oh, they ate that up. They ate that up. They ate that up. Listen here. Listen here. These kidneys. This ain't we ain't them. We ain't them. This is totally different procedure, totally different things going on, okay? Okay. Hey KM, hey Ziox in the chat. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, like kidneys, they say kidneys, do better than hearts. So we gonna see. We gonna take their word for it and see what happens in the next coming months, So how long which we already know he has been discharged already, okay, a couple of days ago. Um, so yeah, do we need to get it was done? No, they opened that man up, did what they was supposed to do with their hands, honey, that they are gifted with and went to school for, and did what they did, okay? So we already talk about, infections and all of that stuff. So um okay, so this is one of the things, that uh, a lot of people were talking about. Individuals concerned with the welfare of animals have expressed their discomfort with the xenotransplantation. How can you address their concerns? MGH acknowledges that the essential role that animals play in allowing researchers to make discoveries that turn into diagnostics and treatments that cure diseases and improve quality of life. We are committed to ensuring the highest ethical standards of animal care, and us at MGH and believe that animals used in biomedical research deserve the best possible treatment and care. Fortunately, a Fortunately, good animal welfare and care directly strengthens scientific rigor, and better animal welfare is often aligned with better scientific results. So, whoa, yeah. Pig to human xenografting is the most promising solution currently available to address the chronic shortage of donor organs available for clinical transplantation. The evidence of pigs that are born and raised under defined, highly regulated, pristine conditions and that are genetically modified and purpose bred and raised to reduce the potential for rejection and other clinical complications makes survival a reality for patients with few other options. Okay, so they said, listen, we understand what y'all saying, but these pigs are, being, treated and raised um with care and under pristine conditions and all of that good stuff, and they understand that. But better animal welfare is often aligned with better scientific results. I actually kind of like that they said that. I've never really read any, institute actually, write that, so yeah, the pigs are being raised, for hearts and transplants and stuff like that. So like I said, it's always it's a double-edged sword. It's like dang if you do, dang if you don't, right? So it's not enough donors, and and then the animals have to be, raised for these type of things, and scientists are, trying to make things happen. So it's a lot. It's a lot, so yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, so that was it with that, right? So yeah, that's what it was, y'all. That's the breakdown of the world's first successful, okay, genetically modified pig kidney transplant, and to Mr. Richard Slayman. So yeah, you guys let me know how you guys are feeling about this. I will be leaving timestamps a little bit later in the stream, just in case you guys want to just jump straight into um, you know, the facts and my thoughts, but I just feel like I understand science, right? I'm a realist and I understand science and I understand animals are used for biomedical and all of that stuff, right? And I understand the animal rights activists. Like I'm just like in the middle. I'm like medical people here, animal activists right here, and I'm just like, we gotta come here. Y'all gotta meet me here in the middle, okay? So I know people are upset, and is other people that are happy, but I wonder if an animal activist, right, that's like against all of this, if their loved one needed a kidney. and no donors, right? And they really want their loved one to live. And the only option available is a pig kidney, a genetically modified pig kidney. Would they say, okay? Would they go against what they believe in, change their perspective, and just be okay with it for the sake of saving their loved one? It's a lot of things to think about, when it comes down to this. And I just feel like in this particular situation there's no right or wrong answer. Um but yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about it. Leave a comment, drop some likes on the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, show your girl some love. I just hit 2,000 subscribers, so shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the people that are supporting your girl. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you check out my shorts here on YouTube for celebrity pets and animal interactions. I just posted a new video over there. And make sure you check out the podcast here on YouTube and on all podcasting platforms. Okay. When you're on the go and you can't, have your phone out or whatever, you just want to listen to the audio. The Let's Talk Wild podcast episodes are available on all podcasting platforms. And if you want to watch the visuals here on YouTube, you can as well. Now, I want to get some ice cream. And relax and play some video games. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Okay. I have something to talk about tomorrow. Um around lunchtime, maybe 12, maybe 1 o'clock. It depends on what time I'll put the baby down for her nap. Okay. So yeah, make sure you guys turn on notifications so you guys can be notified, because like I said, with the baby, it's like she go down for a nap, honey. I gotta hurry up. Okay. Let's talk wild shirt on. Head wrapped up, ring light on, laptop on, mic plugged up, headphones on. I gotta hurry up and give y'all the animal news before this child wakes up. Okay. So yeah, turn on your notifications so you guys can be notified. That's the best way to catch me live. But I'll leave some the timestamps in the description box so you guys can, click through if you guys want to. But most importantly, y'all already know I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Love yourself, one another, your pets, and the animals. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.